Alright, I think this bad boy's online. I'll try and keep it as steady as possible. Remember, I was in the sound department, not camera. Alright, so this is just a quick update on the iOS progress. Better splash screens are coming. Feel free to supply me with some art if you guys have any artistic abilities. So, it's actually up and running now. Well, yeah, I mean, all sorts of. It's actually fairly smooth. The one thing I don't like is how the media grid seems to be rather chunky compared to everything else. The other animations work, but although I am kind of pounding it with a lot of pictures, but it just feels chunky. I don't know. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The different controls, let's see. Oh yeah, that's already where I'm at. Derp. Sorry, been a long day. Can actually hit the button. See, it's tricky looking through the camera, trying to do stuff. I know that sounds weird, but do it sometime. It's kind of tricky. Anyways, I just turned on some video. You're not going to hear any sound because everybody's asleep. Anyways, so the only weirdness that I've actually come across so far on these screens is, for some reason my Wi-Fi has dropped. Well, as you can see, when it disconnects, it turns red for whatever reason, and then we'll reconnect, and everything will be gravy. Oh, that's why I had no picture. Anyways, playlist obviously there. A lot of this stuff for the media playback screens is going to get changed. We're just sort of migrating towards having all of these different other little bits. Oh yeah, that's where our picture used to pop up, but that takes too long, so I'm not going to try that anymore. The idea was to have it so you could drag anywhere in the media, and then you could have like a picture of what was going on and have it be more efficient than jogging around. Still going to try and figure that one out though. Anyways, stuff like lighting. We're in this room, so you might see the lighting come up. Volume controls. Thing that is not working entirely, probably because of some silly QML error when I rapidly move these screens around, is all of the this little panel's dead, so I gotta see what's going on with that. The only thing that's actually working is this top button here. So pretty much it's like on par with the Android QT5 Q orbiter, who's are you jumping in? Oh, you're nosy. You're just all up in. As you can see, it's at the last place that actually dragged. Let's see how efficient that actually is. Dragging, released. Alright, well, apparently somebody didn't actually move. So, as you can see, these screens are very similar, so now's the time to start thinking about how to make one skin that we can use across multiple devices. Having worked across these, the one thing that I've noticed is you can pretty much, if we have a formula for the ratios, you can plug that formula for the ratios into the device, like different parameters for like text sizing and other things, and things will scale pretty well, pretty well to the size of the device. So that's something to consider. That's one thing I've noticed. The other things like Android specific classes and other things that are actually exports. Oh, I guess it got to the end. Other things that are Android exports and such, those can actually wind up going into conditional loader classes based on if it's iOS or Raspberry Pi or whatever else we have. So that's actually something I've thought about, and now that we have that sort of information actually exposed to the UI, we can actually do that. the host type of whatever the Q orbiter is running on, be it an x86 machine or Raspberry Pi or what's the other thing? God, we have so many targets now. Whatever target's on, that's exposed, so the skin can know that it's running on a Windows device or an iOS device, and that can be utilized later by skin designers or just by us internally, so that we can actually have one skin that does certain things for multiple devices. See, this feels smoother. I guess you can't really see it though, it's all gunk on the video. Anyways, that's it. Android Qt5, iOS Qt5.